Hello students, myself Dr. Andalib Zahera. Today I am here with one case-based questions based on the chapter Excretion taken from class 10th. So before proceeding with the question, let me discuss about the excretory system in human. The excretory system in human being is made up of pair of kidney, tube-like structure called ureter, a muscular bag called the urinary bladder, and an external orifice to release the urine called urethra. The two major organs of excretory system are kidneys, in which you will see the pyramid-like structure. Each pyramid-like structure bears excretory units called nephrons. Let us discuss the detailed structure of nephrons before attempting the questions. The nephron is made up of these particular structures where you will find a renal artery entering into a cup-like structure which is known as glomerulus, and the cup-like structure is known as Bowman's capsule. The network of capillaries present in the Bowman's capsule is known as glomerulus. This glomerulus helps in creating a pressure to filter the unwanted materials to form urine. Bowman's capsule again enters into tubular structures. These tubular structures are divided into various types. The very first part of tubular structure is known as proximal convoluted tubule. This proximal convoluted tubule helps in reabsorption of the substances. The proximal convoluted tubule then moves into a U-tube structure which is known as Henle's loop, and this Henle's loop has ascending and descending tubule which then opens up into a distal convoluting tubule. This distal convoluted tubule then opens up into collecting duct, which again enters into the ureter, and again it opens into the urinary bladder to open into urethra. This was all about the structure of nephron. Now let us move towards the question. Yes, kidneys are vital organs for survival. Several factors like infections, injury, or restricted blood flow to kidneys reduce the activity of kidneys. This leads to accumulation of poisonous waste in the body, which can even lead to death. In case of kidney failure, an artificial kidney can be used. An artificial kidney is a device to remove waste product from the blood through dialysis. The process is known as dialysis. So this is the case, and these are the questions. We are going to attempt each and every questions one after another. Let us move towards the first question. The first question says, name the artery that brings oxygenated blood to the kidney. Students, you are supposed to write the answer in this way. The artery that brings oxygenated blood to the kidney is called renal artery. The artery that was explained earlier entering into the Bowman's capsule. Okay. The second question is, name the cluster of thin-walled blood capillaries present in the Bowman's capsule. As you all know, the cluster of thin-walled blood capillaries present in Bowman's capsule is called the glomerulus. Then, the B part of the same case-based question is, in human excretory system, name the organ which stores urine. Is this organ under hormonal control or nervous control? So, we have to tell the organ which stores urine and how it is controlled. The answer which is to be written is in this form. In the human excretory system, the organ that stores urine is the urinary bladder. It is a muscular bag, and this urinary bladder is under nervous control, as the process of urination is regulated by nerve signals from both brain and spinal cord. Coming on to the next question. Question C. List two major steps involved in the formation of urine and state in brief their functions. So let us see the answer. There are two major steps involved in the formation of urine, and these major steps are number 1 filtration and number 2 reabsorption. The filtration occurs in glomerulus within the Bowman's capsule. The blood pressure here the blood pressure forces water, ions and small molecules out of these glomerular capillaries into the Bowman's capsule, and this forms a filtrate, and the process is known as ultrafiltration. After ultrafiltration is done, reabsorption starts through these tubules. These tubules are known as renal tubules. So as the filtrate passes through the renal tubules, essential substances like glucose, amino acid, salts are reabsorbed back into the bloodstream, and water is also reabsorbed to maintain the body's fluid balance. The second part of C question is, in which part of the nephron does selective reabsorption takes place? The list the factors on which the amount of water reabsorbed depends on. So for this question, you need to write the answer. Selective reabsorption takes place mainly in the proximal convoluted tubule, the very first part of the renal tubule near the Bowman's capsule, the proximal convoluted tubule and the loop of Henle. So of the nephron. The amount of water reabsorbed depends on factors such as concentration of ions, hormone levels, especially ADH, that is antidiuretic hormones, and the body's hydration status. The last question is, what is the purpose of making urine? So the answer states, the purpose of making urine is to filter out waste products from the blood. So dear students, this was all about one case that needs to be answered in this way. Thank you.